Nature is breathtaking, but it's also unforgiving. Every year, people come face to face with animals more powerful and dangerous than they ever imagined. Today, we bring you 10 shocking real-life animal attacks caught on camera. Prepare for a journey into the heart of these harrowing encounters. Deep in the heart of Australia's vast and rugged bushland, kangaroos have become more than just animals. They are living icons, symbols of the wild spirit and untamed beauty of the continent. With their powerful hind legs and distinctive hopping gait, they are instantly recognizable, embodying the essence of the Australian wilderness. Most of the time, these marsupials are seen as gentle grazers, quietly feeding in groups, their movements calm and unthreatening. Tourists and locals alike often marvel at their serene presence, mistaking their calm demeanor for docility. But one day, a curious tourist, eager for the perfect close-up photo, decided to approach a large kangaroo, not realizing that these animals are anything but tame. The excitement of the encounter quickly turned into a lesson in respect for wildlife. As the tourist drew near, the dominant male kangaroo sensed a threat. Instantly, the animal stood tall, muscles tensed, and in a split second, delivered a lightning-fast kick with its powerful legs, sending the unsuspecting man sprawling to the ground. The entire incident was caught on camera, capturing not only the tourist's shock and pain, but also the raw power of the kangaroo. A brutal reminder that even animals we think we know can be fiercely territorial and unpredictable when they feel threatened. Unfazed, the kangaroo simply resumed grazing, as if nothing had happened. Its message was unmistakable. In the wild, respect is not optional. Those who ignore the boundaries of nature may find themselves paying a painful price. So never mistake a wild animal for a harmless cartoon character. Their strength is real. Their instincts are ancient, and in their world, survival depends on respect, both given and received. In India, elephants are not just animals. They are revered as sacred beings, deeply woven into the fabric of culture and tradition. For centuries, these majestic creatures have been symbols of wisdom, strength, and prosperity, often associated with the Hindu god Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. It's no wonder that elephants are often featured in grand Indian weddings, paraded with pride as living emblems of good fortune and blessings for the newlyweds. Their presence is meant to bring luck, happiness, and a sense of awe to the celebration. But sometimes, even the most carefully planned festivities can take an unexpected turn. At one such celebration, the joyous atmosphere quickly dissolved into chaos when the elephant, overwhelmed by the noise and crowds, suddenly snapped under pressure. In a matter of moments, the animal began to rampage, tossing parked cars aside with its powerful trunk and tusks, sending shockwaves of fear through the gathering. Decorations that had taken days to arrange were torn down in seconds as terrified guests scrambled for safety, abandoning the festivities in a desperate bid to escape the chaos. The elephant's handlers, known as mahouts, rushed in, frantically trying to calm the agitated animal. Despite their years of experience and deep bonds with the elephant, their efforts were no match for its wild instincts, which had completely taken over. Cell phone videos of the incident quickly went viral, shocking viewers around the world. The footage serves as a sobering reminder that wild animals, no matter how beloved or respected, can never be fully domesticated or controlled. Placing such powerful creatures in high-stress, unfamiliar human environments, surrounded by loud music, crowds and flashing lights, can push them beyond their limits, with catastrophic consequences. This tragic event stands as a painful lesson. When we force the wild into our celebrations, we risk not only property and lives, but also the dignity and well-being of the animals we claim to honor. Hawaii's crystal waters hide one of the ocean's most formidable predators, the tiger shark. A drone captured a lone swimmer, unaware of the dark shape circling below. The shark attacked in a sudden burst, the water turning red as the swimmer struggled for life. Miraculously, the shark released its grip and swam away. The drone footage guided rescuers, saving the swimmer's life. This chilling video is a stark reminder: in the ocean we are visitors in a predator's world. Paradise can turn perilous in an instant. Africa's rivers are ruled by the Nile crocodile, an ancient, patient predator. On a routine boat tour, a guide's leg dangled too close to the water. Suddenly, a massive crocodile exploded from the river, clamping down with terrifying force. Tourists rallied, pulling the guide free in a desperate tug-of-war. The crocodile vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving behind a scene of shock and relief. The harrowing footage is a brutal reminder. On these rivers, danger lurks just beneath the surface. Survival depends on vigilance and luck. The lion, majestic, powerful, and never truly tamed. Its golden mane and piercing eyes captivate visitors, a living symbol of the wild's raw beauty and strength. Yet beneath that regal exterior lies a creature whose instincts have been honed over millennia, instincts that no cage or human affection can ever fully suppress. In a private zoo, a seasoned trainer entered the lion's enclosure, moving with the confidence that comes from years of working side by side with this magnificent animal. He had raised the lion from a tiny, helpless cub, feeding it by hand, nurturing it, and forging what he believed was an unbreakable bond. To onlookers, their relationship seemed almost magical, a testament to the power of trust between man and beast. But as cameras recorded, the lion's demeanor shifted in a heartbeat. What began as a gentle nuzzle quickly turned tense. The animal's body language changed, ears flattening, muscles tensing, eyes narrowing. In an instant, the affectionate companion was gone, replaced by a predator responding to some ancient, unknowable trigger. Without warning, the lion pounced, knocking the trainer to the ground. Chaos erupted as the man struggled desperately, fighting for his life against the very creature he had trusted most. Staff members, trained for emergencies but never truly prepared for such violence, rushed into the enclosure, risking their own safety to pull the trainer from the lion's grasp. The trainer survived the ordeal, but he was left with deep wounds, both visible and invisible. The physical scars would heal with time, but the psychological impact of betrayal by a beloved animal would linger far longer. The trust that had taken years to build was shattered in seconds, replaced by fear and uncertainty. The aftermath was a sobering reminder for everyone involved. The footage stands as a stark lesson. No matter how much training, love, or familiarity exists, a predator's instincts can never be fully erased. The wildness within remains, always waiting just beneath the surface. Lions are not pets. They are wild animals, unpredictable and dangerous. Their true nature can emerge without warning, reminding us that our control is always an illusion. Even the most experienced trainers must respect the boundaries between human and beast. The wild, whether behind bars or roaming free, is never fully under our control. It demands respect, caution, and humility from all who dare to approach. The quest for the perfect selfie can turn deadly, especially with wild animals. In Thailand, a tourist posed with a chained tiger, mistaking restraint for safety. As he leaned in, the tiger lashed out, claws raking across his face. The moment was captured on his own phone, a split second turning bravado into terror. Handlers intervened, but the scars, physical and emotional, remained. This incident is a chilling warning. Wild animals are not props for photos. Beauty and danger often go hand in hand. Camping in the Amazon is the ultimate adventure, until the wild comes calling at night. One camper awoke to a deadly fer-de-lance viper lying across his chest. Frozen in terror, he filmed the encounter, documenting every agonizing second. With painstaking slowness, he unzipped his sleeping bag and escaped, heart pounding. The footage captures his relief as he scrambles from the tent. In the rainforest, danger can be inches away, silent, patient, and lethal. Survival sometimes means staying perfectly still. The wild never sleeps. Alaska's wilderness is grizzly country, where respect is a matter of survival. A hiker's camera captured a massive bear charging straight at him. Instead of running, he stood his ground and deployed bear spray at the last second. The bear halted, confused, then retreated into the wild. The hiker's trembling breaths say it all. He survived by staying calm and prepared. The footage is a raw, first-person account of a life-or-death encounter. In bear country, courage and knowledge are your best defense. Sometimes survival is just a spray away. As cities expand, wild animals are forced into closer contact with humans. In India, a leopard entered a school, sparking chaos as students and staff fled. Security cameras captured the animal leaping through corridors and smashing windows in panic. Wildlife officials eventually tranquilized and relocated the leopard. The footage is a powerful reminder. Our worlds are colliding more than ever. Human-wildlife conflict is a growing challenge in our changing world. Coexistence requires caution and respect. Off New Zealand's coast, orcas rule the waves, intelligent, powerful and unpredictable. A kayaker's peaceful journey turned chaotic when a massive orca breached beside him. The orca circled, then flipped the kayak with a flick of its body, plunging the man into icy water. Underwater footage shows the immense shadow passing by, an unforgettable brush with nature's giants. The kayaker survived, shaken but unharmed, as the orca swam away. Even playful curiosity from such a creature can be life-threatening. Encounters with ocean giants remind us of our fragility. The sea is their world, we're just visitors. From Australia to New Zealand, we've seen 10 moments where the wild asserted its power. These aren't just thrilling clips, they're lessons in respect, boundaries and survival. As we explore this planet, we must remember we are guests in the wild. Which moment shocked you most? Comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. This is Deadliest Nature, where the wild gets real.